right. Thank you. Hey, everybody. All right. I can't see anybody. All right. I got notes. I came prepared. I don't know what kind of year you all had. But mine's been kind of... Well, this is a light. Oh, great. Mine's been, let's say, rather diverse. And so I have 4 poems tonight, and I'd like to tip my hat to various aspects of this year. And the first is a nod to the past, with a big flip-off to all those who told me I couldn't write about lost love in the 21st century. Pogo pony. I unpack panic from shoeboxes. Closet doors have slid off their tracks. I break with the past, rake autumn leaves into separate piles, run through them all with a stick. I should have learned a system. A ratio of coffee grounds to lost love. Broken words to spun honey. I break heads off kitchen matches and line them in a curve on my thigh. Light one end. Blow out the match. When I look down, the crescent moon reflects in my eyeglasses. This is when it felt like BB guns were shooting out of my eyes, and a nod to my urologist, God bless him, who had the foresight to inject titanium into my prostate gland, and cured me so far of prostate cancer. That yellow crack of morning, when sleep leaks from eyes and crust greets the sun, when vertebrae lock, necks pop, and fusion enters conversation, when fever hovers sweat, when daylight fades, when decisions crumble, when to decide, what to tell, who to invite, where to schedule the conversion, when injected metal confounds the TSA, where confusion tops the list of accomplishments, where children morph into spires of reaching hands and razors slice random fingers, when where you sleep is legislated by appointed jurists of nihilism, and necessity is not a mother's invention, where a dry spot on the sidewalk is a work of art, work towards something, where success is a smile and promotions are promised, when bills are paid, are owed, are lost, are forgotten, are tossed, are major bones of contention, when beer bears a heavy burden and queues of tired workers retire to retry it all in a courtroom of anxious voyeurs, when coffee upsets the apple cart, when coffee fills the IV bag, when coffee sits before a room of people and confesses, where rows of dead eyeballs fish quotations from bingo baskets, where inspiration drips on the red checkered tablecloth, hiding the unemployed, hiding just the facts, ma'am, hiding the nuance, the needless shading, the plain truth, hiding from the man, from the pinking shears, from the perfect corner of your mouth, where truth sticks its conundrum, dangles its propensity for interpretations, charges real money for a swing at the piñata, where one thin dime slips through that hole in your pocket and the bus pass expires and the rent is late and that mosquito roars your ear all night. And I'd like to tip my hat to all my friends up in the Russian River, and rivers everywhere. This is called Petey, his pit. Lucky the rain stopped and the river leveled, or he'd have drowned the way he ended up falling that night. Feet touching the creek line, face down in the muck, snoring mud bubbles, I swear. Petey, his pit, sat there all night licking mud off his face, making certain he was still breathing. Damn dog, I'm sure kept that bastard alive. And this one, I don't know, kind of year, my sister died, and then my dog died, and then my father-in-law died. And he's an old curmudgeon who, although he never fought in a war, lived the last 10 years of his life in the veterans home with, I don't know if you've ever been in a veterans home, but he, anyway, Flag. This is dedicated to my wife, Julie. This is called Flag. Steering, blind, bald pates, loud ties, flag pins, crusty eyes in dusty, weak coffee, pesticide, searing nose cavities, motel soap and microwave bacon, hollowed cavern faces, reflected stained glass with eagles, munitions and victories and cannons and silhouetted soldiers, blue suits and clean t-shirts, wine-stained teeth. Don't stumble, walk tall, every eye on missing father, broken family, sprinkled cross-country, heroes tavern, top-down crumpets and chaplains, and honor and absence and lost dogs with wide eyes, all eyes cast down in shame, or pictures of wishing what wasn't, what happened, what branch or battalion or final post with supreme commander collars and yarmulke harpoons, wake up phone alarm, wrinkled shirt, typographical errors. This wasn't what I pictured. Slick hands, slim smiles, quick paragraphs of 88 years, got the landscape, provoke attention, order deficits, soothing, smoothing, truthing, tied up packages, drop in the box, collect coins, and paraphrase a lifetime to one misty girl, roped to the finishing line, wired and waiting and wanting and wiping and wishing for nothing but water, night skies and water and dry wine, water and order, simple, uncalculated order, where numbers made sense and kisses were returned, and silence was not the thing to be feared, but worshipped in honor and welcomed outside this white box of Eisenhower's prediction, buttoned in row after row of regimented ruin. Thank you. Timed out at 5:45, so here's my